following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Welcome in to another fantastic mornings on Main Street this Monday, March 28th, 2022. As we make our way, God, we're already almost to April right now. So welcome in. There's a look at the traffic. What a weekend. What are things that are going on. It's supposed to be like 80 degrees coming your way on Wednesday. So it should be a really nice week on tap for everybody this time. A year ago, if you remember, my goodness, we had all the flood that was going on. So thankfully that's not happening. All the weather that was happening. So thankfully that's not happening this time with what's going on in the world around us today. So with that, let's pull up the weather screen here real quick as we do things on this bright and beautiful Monday around. Weather forecast. Remember, the weather brought to you on this wonderful show by 54, the national area nonprofit serving older adults. It's a proud partner with the All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting our website at joinallofus.org/50forward. And there's the weather today. Look, our pick city, what is it? We love Gallatin, Tennessee. We just love Gallatin. All right, today highs in the mid-50s, winds light and variable. That means they might change. Tonight, cloudy skies, followed by a partial clearing, low near 40. Tomorrow, cloudy, high 72, but we'll take it. We will take it. So right now, it's about 40 degrees as you make your way in around Middle Tennessee today. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Look, let's cut to the chase right now. If you did not see it last night on the Oscars, something absolutely bizarre happened on the show last night that I've never seen on live TV. Well, we'll show it to you in a second, but let's give you the kind of backstory. Chris Rock came out to give away the Oscar for Best Documentary. And when he did, he's going to make a few jokes here and there, love him or hate him, whatever. Usually it's pretty funny. So he made a crack at Will Smith's wife. She is losing her hair. She has alopecia. So she's losing her hair. She's been very open about it. And Chris Rock said, I look forward to seeing you in G.I. Jane 2. Of course, remember G.I. Jane, the original movie with Demi Moore back in the 90s, where she shaved her head and got into the Marine Corps. So he made that joke. People laughed. But when you're watching the clip we're about to show you, I mean, this was viral. On my way into work this morning, everybody's talking about it. Twitter last night was going crazy with this. If you see in the joke, everybody, even Will Smith is laughing. But if you look to the right of your screen, Will Smith's wife is not laughing. So I guess Will looked over and she's like, or something, or he just said, you're not going to talk about my wife that way, which led to this. So let's share this here real quick. I got the video. Now, this is the censored version. If you want to, you can search out the Australian or the Japanese feed of the Oscars last night. They do not censor this out. So I'm going to play it for you. This is the censored version because we have an audience today that's watching that we don't want to make mad. All right, so maybe we share it here, and then here it is, and here's the slap. We're going to play it for you last night. You see, it was real, my friends. It was real. All right, here we go.
Ada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
Now it goes, they muted the show for about 25 seconds. You could see Will Smith. If you read lips, I don't have to read lips for you. You can tell what he said, but Chris apologizes, and then Will says this. Beep, beep, beep.
Okay.
Chris Rock is just rattled.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for best documentary.
All right, so there it is. You want to see it again? Or are we good? One more time for the people in the back?
Yes.
Okay, let's see here.
Ada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith.
All right, so there you go with the slap last night. And then I'm going to read this Instagram post from Jeff Ross. And he is Chris Rock's best friend. All right, so I'm going to pause it right there. Pull back on the screen there a little bit. And you see that slap right there. Jeff Ross says last night, I worship Chris Rock. I cried when I saw Smith attack him because watching my idol live out a comedian's worst nightmare on live TV. Chris Rock should get a Nobel Peace Prize for keeping his hands down and not escalating the situation. Class act. If Jada wasn't feeling the jokes, Smith should have put his arm around her and let Rock finish. Anyway, I also have alopecia. It sucks. When people make jokes, I laugh because that's life. He's got a point there. I mean, I'm bald and I don't care. But that's me.
Yeah.
There's ways you could figure out how he would handle the situation last night. There's no right answer and there's no wrong answer.
That's true. And then I feel like if it was other people besides Will Smith, it might have been people have been like, oh, that's probably not the best move. But Will Smith's a class act.
All right, let me ask you this then. Would Will Smith have slapped The Rock if he made that joke?
That is a fantastic.
I mean, seriously.
Like Jada's like, hey, you got to go up there and hit him. It's like, there's a rock at the.
He would not go up and hit The Rock and all that. So what this opens up could be a precedent of, I know comedians get heckled all the time, but now do you pull back? Do you go forward? Do you keep doing it? I think this kind of reinvigorates comedians to go out and do it even more to see if that reaction. But that's just, knowing a few comedians here and there, and they're fantastic people, but some shy away from the controversy, some embrace it. So I don't know.
When the camera panned over to Jada and him right after Chris Rock made the joke and Will was laughing, somewhere in between the time the camera cut away.
Yep, you're right.
And cut back, Jada leaned in.
There are. Let's get a few of the stories for you today. Hey, Metro Police got their first ever app is now available.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Heck yeah. Download.
They had direct apps to those who don't wear seatbelts. So that could kind of go to the story. The intern got a little
traffic violation.
Yes, for not wearing a seatbelt.
Yes.
Granted, he was only a block from his house, but also.
And the police officer, he was actually very nice, was in the motorcycle and he was looking at me. I was looking at him at a red light and he was like, I got to do this.
Wait, good job, buddy. State considers waiving vehicle registration fees for a year. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord.
They should consider it very vigorously.
Yes, they need to. With the going through emissions and now that, I'd like that. That saved us $120 million, it says.
Wow.
To save. That's a lot of money there, intern.
That is a lot of moolah.
All right, so this is funny. Look what popped up today. This is look at it. Sly Stallone and Muhammad Ali fighting. So heavyweight champ Muhammad Ali made a surprise appearance at the Academy Awards, staging a sparring match with Sly Stallone on March 28th, 1977. Rocky won Best Picture. Look at that. So is that being talked about today too?
I do remember seeing that video, but no, I don't think it's actually being talked about.
Ali would have beat the snot out of Sly Stallone.
I know you could see Stallone like during the video, he's kind of backing up, like, please don't do this.
But Stallone's got like a brass knuckles on his right hand. He's gonna take down.
What you want to do?
Yeah. Oh my goodness! I played the video. It's just the award of Rocky winning Best Picture all those years ago. By the way, Rocky the movie.
Yes.
You argue with me? The greatest love story, cinema, film, whatever. of all time.
Saga, ballad. I agree.
People are like, oh, it's a sports movie. It's a love story that's based around boxing. 'Cause
Absolutely.
the story between Rocky and Adrian is something else.
We did it.
Like National Banner 30 years ago, there was something I was going to show you in here for you. 30 years ago, the National Banner, Saddam Hussein's power base shrinking. That wasn't it though. What was I going to show you on this thing here? Go down. Vanderbilt women 30 years ago. 30 years ago,
Crazy.
we're in the women's Final Four. My goodness.
Man.
Hey, man.
How bad?
That's right, man. All right, so we're back over some more stuff that we do here. Nashville Predators won last night, beat the Philadelphia
Hey.
Flyers 5-4. Tanner Jeannot scored with 119 remaining, lead the Predators to win. Look, he had a baby him and his wife had a baby this week.
Did they really? Wow.
Jeannot did not play in Thursday's game in Las Vegas due to the impending birth of his and his wife's first child.
Jano.
Yeah. So now the Preds win 5-4. They back on the ice.
If you Jano, you know.
Oh my goodness. They're back on the ice Tuesday night, taking on the Ottawa Senators.
Itawa.
Hey, the Final Four is set. North Carolina takes on Duke, Villanova, Kansas. Yawn. Boring Final Four.
The Peacocks aren't in it.
No, they got crushed
I
by
knew they
North
would.
Carolina yesterday.
All right,
But I watched the game Friday night. They beat Purdue at a nice little bar in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And everybody was cheering for
The Peacocks?
The Peacocks.
Yep.
Everybody.
St. Peter's, I believe.
Mhm. Everybody going for them.
Got to go for the underdog. Who's the low seed now? They're still
I don't, who knows? Villanova, maybe. What's going on there?
probably.
I was going to show you something else too, buddy. How are you? Doing okay?
I'm doing good. Well,
All right. So go back to the Oscars. Coda won the Best Picture Oscar last night. It's a story.
picture.
It's a deaf family drama. And evidently, from those I've talked to, have seen it, said it's fantastic.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely fantastic.
Family
So
drama.
if it comes on Netflix.
Documentary.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It used to be the Oscars would be, you have to go to but now they're including all the streaming shows too, which I
Oh, really?
think you just have to go to the theater and see
We
them,
should have
right?
checked our mail for an invite.
Yeah, I don't know what went on there. I'm not quite sure with all that.
We probably would have got hit by Will.
Yeah, that'd be you up there right now instead of Chris Rock doing that. Let me read your intern. Make sure you're not getting beat up today by anybody.
All right. All right.
Slapped around. There we go. Taurus. Slapped around. All right. Distance yourself from temptation. Don't make dumb jokes. Don't be fooled by disguise, me in a costume. Do your own thing and control your destiny. Put your heart and soul into what makes you happy. What makes you happy?
Well, I was going to say that I was going to probably try to be a cage fighter or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to take another step unless it's in the direction of that.
Okay. You could do that.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So we got that for you. We'll see if our guest at 7:15 has entered our virtual green room, and he is not.
Let's
So
see.
that means we'll delay just a few more moments here. This is your captain. We know we have a lot of options to view things in the morning. We appreciate you hanging with us today and doing this. Devin O'Day coming away at 11 o'clock across these same Main Street media platforms at 11 o'clock today with Devin. Let's go over here. We hadn't had time. We're so busy behind the scenes to do comic strip tease. So we'll just do Blondie, all right? Dagwood's at the grill.
Let's do it.
And all right, so I'll be Dagwood.
Okay.
You'll be the chef. And I will do Dagwood as the voice of Al Pacino, and you will.
Since it's a theme today, I'll do Rocky or Sylvester.
All right, here we go. 3, 2. Hey, lose Oscar Chili.
Yeah, but the cook deserves an Academy Award for special effects of the culinary pyrotechnics. Wait in.
Bring on the sequel.
Wow, I think he just gave me 3 flames up.
All right, let's look at this real quick. Who's the cook in the third frame? Who's the cook looking at? Is
The
he-
camera?
Do we have a hidden camera that we don't know about that's going on? Is that what's happening there?
I have
Is that
no
what
idea.
he's doing? And then, by the way, what in the world is going in Dagwood's mouth?
I don't know. Did he like hop around the counter and just like start using the faucet?
I don't- but Pussy can't. All right, so the cook's not wearing a mask nor gloves. And,
and
Dagwood comes around the counter to do that.
Right. And the apron is just, come on, apron. Wait, there's another guy in the second frame.
Yeah, who's that little punk?
That's who you were asking about.
I don't know what that little guy's doing.
He's
there.
like, I don't know. He doesn't want anything to do with it either.
Yeah, he's not. He gets out of there too. Bring on this. Oh man, give it 3 flames up. But I really want to know who he's looking at. And is he smoking or is that a toothpick in his mouth?
It might be a toothpick.
You see it right there.
And wow, usually cartoons I feel like don't have 5 fingers. He does right there. Another interesting fact.
Yeah.
What's
he? Is he pouring coffee right there? I guess so.
Is espresso?
Folks, we call this a delay in the world of streaming TVs. Wait for our next guest to show up and get on the screen there with all that. So with that, wait one more time. You want to say it one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
For those just not joining the show, all right, talking about it last night, here's the slap heard around the world. By the way, Oscars, I bet they were on an all-time ratings low last night, and then this happened.
Ada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith.
In the silence. For those that don't know, there's a big backstory with Will Smith and his wife. They've had a lot of ups and downs over the years, but he's very open about it.
Was there any beef between him and Chris Rock?
I don't think so.
That's what I was wondering.
I just think it was a time to say,
Right.
Okay.
Oh, poor Chris Rock right here, man.
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for best documentary.
And there we have it with the end of that. Yeah, so that's what the big story is talking last night. And of course, we made the comment about would he had slapped The Rock instead of Chris Rock. And I'm saying no, but there's a backstory between Will and his wife and very open about their marriage and the relationship and all that's going on. And probably just had enough.
He might have done it if it was Dwayne.
I don't know. But then it opens up for what happens, what goes on now. Now, Chris Rock, I was reading this morning, he said he's not going to press charges. We're like, oh, you need to press assault charges. He's not going to do that. But there's also a live feed that was during, and I'm not playing it for it because it's full of cuss words and profanities.
Right.
But there's a live feed of somebody in the top balcony who's shooting down that Denzel Washington pulls Will Smith aside, and so does Samuel L. Jackson during the commercial break, and they're telling him to calm down. But the video that I saw from shooting up top, the guy is cussing and the guy next to him is cussing as well. So I could not find an uncensored or a censored version of that anywhere.
Right. That's crazy. They pulled up. I guess he was still angry. I mean, I guess you would be, right?
Told him to calm down. Yeah.
Especially
Denzel. I mean, if Denzel Washington can't calm you down, then nobody's going to be able to calm you down. Is that either?
Yeah, seriously.
All right, let's take a break. We'll get our guest, David Pitt's going to come on the show. He's a guy, this is a great story he's got. Tyler Hummel had the story in Main Street Media a few days ago on he found out he had colon cancer, but how he found out about it is different. And what he's doing about it now, he's trying to save lives. Got the whole story here. So it's a story it's powerful that we need to listen to. And that's come up in just a few moments. All right, keep it right here. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
I can't think of anything more important than buying and selling a new home, except for one thing, and that's finding a new home for a displaced pet here in the Middle Tennessee area.
We got Mr. Charlie out at Lucky Farms Animal Rescue, a sweet little pit bull named Luna at Mount Juliet Animal Control. Please help us find her a home. We're getting him back to on all 4 paws, but we need someone to take him home.
Hunter Briley, Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week. He was the first one to hop on board, 4 or 5 months ago. Let's bring in our good friend Hunter Briley from Regal Realty Group, who joins us this morning. My man, how are you, buddy?
He doesn't even know he's missing a leg. He's that sweet. I know somebody out there has a place in their home for him.
Thank you so much, Joe, for all your help and work that we're doing on this. I'm so excited to be part of Pet of the Week every single week.
Love you, Big Joe. Love you bunches. See you.
Hero, man. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Make your way in this morning. Please be safe. Please be careful. What's the weather going to be like? I don't know, intern. Hit it, brother. We got a new Pick City for you. It's Antioch, Tennessee. Remember the weather. Brought to you by 54, a Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. A proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website at joinallofus.org/50forward. All right, Antioch, you're up now. Right now it's 40 degrees. Today, a high of about 57. Tonight, cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing. But tomorrow, high of about 75 and cloudy. We shall take it because there's no rain, there's the snow. We're good. Remember a year ago right now, we were going through all of that. Okay, all right. So I got an email the other day about the story that Tyler Humble was running on Main Street Media about this man who found out he had colon cancer, and now he's on a mission to make sure everybody gets checked for this. Let's bring in a very special guest this morning. David Pitt will join us. David, good morning, and thank you for doing this, my man. How are you?
Good morning. It's a great morning to be awake and alive and out walking.
I love this. David, I love your story. I love the shirt you got on. Give me the backstory about how you found out you had colon cancer. And beyond all this, you blame yourself, don't you?
Absolutely. It's all entirely on my shoulders. My wife and I were in North Carolina for a 6-month stay over there around the Blue Ridge Parkway and Grandfather Mountain and things like this. Each day we were out hiking above 3,500 feet. And one Tuesday morning, I woke up and I was just totally sapped of strength. I was cold and clammy and sweaty and had absolutely no energy. Actually, I felt like I might have some COVID symptoms, and I decided to go into the little town and take a COVID test, which was negative. I was already vaccinated and boosted. And I went into a walk-in clinic just to be sure. They took some blood work, called me the next day and said, Mr. Pitt, your hemoglobin is a little bit low. We want to put you on some iron pills. Hopefully that'll take care of it. We just felt, I've never been sick, Joe. I've never been in a hospital. I don't know. I don't know so much about how much the medical business works. So we decided to drive back home and go to our GP. Told him about it. He took some more blood work the next day. He had me come back in and he says, Dave, we need to get to the underlying issue of this. I went to Ascension St. Thomas for a colonoscopy here in Lebanon. And the doctor walked in and tapped me on the leg and said, Mr. Pitt, you have colon cancer and we need to get you to a surgeon as quickly as possible. And nothing has blown me away like that in my whole life.
And how are we now?
Well, I was, I believe, other than because I'm overweight and ugly, I'm in excellent health and our hiking and exercising. I was released from the surgeon in 18 days. I then went to the oncologist. They did some scans and tests and pronounced me cancer-free.
Wow.
And that was a wonderful thing to hear. I do know that I have the rest of my life to continue to be screened and keep an eye on things. But I'm back out to my walking regimen every morning and really back to normal.
Praise the Lord, David. Praise the Lord. All right, it took me I was reading the article yesterday and I saw the picture. It only took me about an hour to figure out your shirt. That's how dumb I am.
Don't feel bad. When I went to the oncologist the first day, I said to the nurse, I said, "Can you read my shirt?" And she said, "Check your," and then she said, "No, I don't know." And the reason I wear it when I walk is just to draw attention. Again, I did this out of stubbornness, out of being unwilling to follow the doctor's directions, and I paid for it dearly. And if I appreciate the fact that you've brought me on here, just you having me on, somebody may be listening and saying, the old guy's right. I probably ought to go get this done. I've turned it down for over 20 years.
Wow.
And simply because I didn't want to drink a little laxative and go through all of that. And boy, was I fortunate that it was captured in stage 2. I didn't have to do any chemo, any radiation or anything like that.
Well, praise the Lord again. Like you said, you're cancer free. So now your mission is just to let everybody know, just to get it done and put, I was the same way, David. I waited like 2 years before I got a screening because of my stupid, foolish pride. And thankfully, everything was fine. But you just want people to realize to go out and get this done, don't you?
It's not that big a deal. This is a major killer in the United States. And again, it's so easy to get rid of this cancer. They go in, they discover some preliminary things. They can take them right out, do it every 5 years. And that's not that big a deal to keep away from cancer.
What is, you heard from people that have said, you know what, I need to do this?
Oh, it's not safe to be around me. The first guy I came in contact with was my tire dealer. And as I was ordering tires, I asked him, I said, are you in your 50s yet? He said, "Oh yeah, I'm 57. I said, "Have you had a colonoscopy?" And he kind of looked at me like, huh? And I said, "Well, you need to do this." And I raised my shirt and showed him my 2-week-old scar. And he looked at it and he said, "Well, my wife has been after me to get this done." So, yeah, people in line in the big box stores and grocery stores, I don't mind telling them about it. Maybe I can help somebody realize that this is something that can be taken care of, that can really, really change your life.
So typically they say you're 45 or 50, go get a colonoscopy and all that, but you never had one?
Never had one, didn't want one. Didn't like the ones I heard about. So my wife, like most women, are very conscientious about all the kinds of checkups, and I've taken her and sat out in the car while she's had hers. But I was 73 years old and it turned it down for literally 20 years.
Wow.
Just because of being hard-headed and not willing to go through what you have to go through. And golly, after I went through it, I said, man, this is nothing.
Right. Exactly like that. All right, Dave, let me ask you this. Has a doctor told you what would have happened had you not gone and got checked?
Yeah, I tell you, Joe, I was very fearful of having a colostomy bag put on. And I decided that I was going to just let cancer take its course.
Wow.
And because I have a dear friend, a young man that had one put on at 25 years old. I called him and we talked about it. And the surgeon in our interview said, I can't make any guarantees. I can't till we get in there, till we do the procedure. So I just said, I'm 73. I don't have that many more years to go. I'm going to let it take its course. I spoke with my oldest son who's in the healthcare business, and he very bluntly and candidly said, Dad, this is what's going to happen. And if that's the remaining time you want, go for it. And that woke me up. It became real then just for me. And that's my message. It's not something to play with. Get out there and get it taken care of.
Amen. David, how can we get this shirt you've got on? Is there a website?
Actually, I got it off the internet, and I believe it's the Marcy K. Foundation. She is the executive director of the colon awareness office. I believe it's in New York or perhaps Washington. I got on the internet and was looking for things because I hope to walk in a lot of cancer walks. And there it was. And I said, hey, that's my kind of thing. Somebody's got to think about it and look at it. On the back of it, it says colonoscopy save lives.
Exactly. And that says it perfectly. That's the shirt, and that's exactly what it did for you, David.
It is. That's
amazing. David, thank you for sharing your story. We'll send this out. We'll tell people all about it. We're thankful you're still here. This earth needs good people like you, David. So,
well, I don't know. I'm a little smarter now.
All right. Have a good day, my man. Appreciate
Thank you very much.
All right. David Pett, man, what a story. And you can read that story in Main Street Media. Tyler Hummel with the great article on David Pett. All right. Take a break. There's an event happening tomorrow in Springfield honoring some other special people that we want you guys to know about. And that's coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Coverage may be a small investment, but it has big benefits because dental coverage and preventive oral care leads to more than a healthier smile. It leads to a healthier life overall. Delta Dental makes it easy to get the care you need. With the nation's largest network, you're more likely to find or keep a dentist you love. And with comprehensive coverage and additional discounts, you'll have benefits you love too. Make a lasting investment in your oral and overall health with coverage from Delta Dental. Visit deltadentaltn.com to learn more.
Hey, Toby. Toby knows comfort, whether day or night. Through the highs and the lows, Toby knows. You've put it off long enough. That old system is just out with the old, in with the new. We'll make it worthwhile all the way through. Derryberry is your local independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. Visit DerryberryAC.com today and schedule a visit. Derryberry Heat and Air, making customers for life.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. You could get arrested. But one thing's for sure, you were wrong when you said it was no big deal.
All right, welcome back in the Mornings on Main Street. Look at I-40 east of Elm Hill Pike. Look at that. Nice commute on your way in today. You can see by the skies above what kind of day is it going to be. Intern, hit it, brother. For a second. Hey, there's me. Let me pull the screen up again for the weather. Joe, come on with this. Share, move it over there. We'll put this here. We'll slap that in there. And there we go. Is it up now? There we go. Good job, JoJo. There's the weather. The weather brought to you by 54, a national area nonprofit serving older adults. Proud partner with the All of Us research program for the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website, joinallofus.org/50forward. Antioch, right now it's 40 degrees. Later today, high of 57. Mix of clouds and sun. Tonight, cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing. That means tomorrow, mid-70s. I will take that all day, every day. Thank you so much there. All right, there's a special event happening tomorrow up in Springfield we want to tell you guys about as they honor the Vietnam veterans. Tomorrow is National Vietnam Veteran Day. Let's bring in Joyce Gentry, who is a big-time advocate for this. Joyce, how are you? It's so good to see you, and thank you for doing this.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me on.
We saw you last fall. We came up there when you guys dedicated part of the memorial at Springfield Memorial Gardens. Tell me what's going to happen tomorrow, Joyce.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, so the mission of our organization is to recognize and honor and remember all of the Vietnam veterans, because it was a very unpopular war, as everybody knows. But these were 18, 19, 20-year-old boys who enlisted or were drafted to go, and they went and they served their country. They were proud of their service, and while they were there, their fate was already sealed, because during the war, the government sprayed 20 million gallons of Agent Orange. It was sprayed by air, and it got on them, it got on the ground, it got on the food they ate, the water they bathed in and drank. The purpose of it was to kill the foliage and keep the Vietnamese from being able to hide. But it was something that has come to be known as very deadly to those veterans. There were over 2.6 million soldiers who were exposed, and have come home, and many are just dying a slow, painful, agonizing death. So it's estimated today there are about 650,000 still living. I'm not sure that number wouldn't be lower by now. We are losing these veterans. 557 of them each day are losing their battle with Agent Orange.
Oh, and so right now we have up the screen for the Springfield Memorial Gardens. And tell me what's going to happen tomorrow, Joyce. And by the way, your husband passed away from this, and I'm so sorry and so thankful for his service. What's going to happen tomorrow at Springfield Memorial Gardens?
Tomorrow we will have our second, and this will be an annual celebration. We now have 10 cenotaphs completely full, and the 11th one is started, so that's over 600 names on the memorial. Tomorrow we will have speakers, and we will dedicate the second phase of this memorial. So tomorrow you'll see there's another column added onto this beautiful memorial, and many more names added. The names are for any Vietnam veteran who made it home. They don't have to be affected by Agent Orange, but probably 99% of them are. But we list their name, their branch of service, the state they came from, and if they are affected by Agent Orange, then we add the orange heart beside their name. So,
if somebody wants to contact you, they have a loved one that's a Vietnam vet, how's the best way, Joyce, they should do this?
The best way is to go to our website, and it is orangeheartmedal.org. So Orange Heart Medal, all one word, and then .org.
Orangeheartmedal.org. Okay.
Yes. When we founded, originally our goal was to send out the free medals to any Vietnam veteran who had been affected or their surviving family members. We still do that. We've sent out over 8,600 medals as of today.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, it is, and it's meaningful to these veterans. You can see them come up to this memorial, rub their hand across the memorial, and tears come down their cheeks, because many of them were treated very, very badly when they came home, and spat upon and called names. And until now, they've never felt a way to reconcile all of that and to feel that they're appreciated.
Joyce, this is, I know with your husband passing away and your involvement in this, but this is something that you live 24/7, don't you, to make sure these men get honored?
I do. That's my personal promise to my husband, that I would do anything and everything I could find to do. So I'm involved with the Orange Heart Medal. I'm also the coordinator of our Honor Guard activities in Robertson County. I'm a member of the American Legion Auxiliary, and I'm the vice president of my Gold Star Wives group in Murfreesboro.
Amazing. You know how I think about you. I think you're wonderful and beautiful, and thank you for doing this. Tomorrow at noon, everybody's invited, correct?
Correct. We'd love to have them there. We've got Major General Tommy Baker, who's the commissioner of the Tennessee Veterans Services, will be the keynote speaker. Our mayor, Billy Vogel, will also speak. We'll have Operation Song there. They'll be playing some of their songs, and we will read every name on the memorial tomorrow. So it's
Beautiful.
going to be an exciting day.
Good. Joyce, thank you so much. We'll continue helping you out and spread the word as much as we can. God bless you. Again, you like the guests before us, you make this world a better place. And so thankful that you're doing this, Joyce. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Joyce Gentry. Again, there's the website, orangeheartmetal.org, to get involved and to help out. She's on a mission. Okay, we'll take a break, come back. Our good friend, the Gooseby. He'll join us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page. Clicking Print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
Look at the T-Dot SmartWay camera that way in on I-40 west of Charlotte Avenue. Look at this, the traffic. Now, I tell you what, ever since I stopped commuting in the morning, traffic has been fantastic. But what about that weather? My friends, brought to you by our good friends over at 54, the Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults, is a proud partner with the All of Us research program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website, joinallofus.org/54. Hey, Hermitage, you're up now. You're the pick city of this segment. Right now it's about 41 degrees. I'll try to read this as a breathy weatherman. High at 41 degrees right now. It'll be later today of 58. Tonight, cloudy skies. Tomorrow, overcast, high around 75. No sun, that's okay, though, but it's not cold and no rain, so we shall take it. And something else we shall take is our good friend that joins us every Monday at this time, the Goolsby, Jason Goolsby. How are you, pal?
What's up?
I'm
good, man.
Good to see you. Where are you? Did you get arrested? Are we in the back of a cop car?
No, I'm in my truck. I'm waiting outside the UPS store for it to open so I can ship something and then go on my way to Nashville. So
look, we're laughing because your face froze.
Hey, I don't know about.
What's up, man? Jason, log off and get back on. Your face froze. Or we'll just take that all day long. Look, there he is.
Oh, man.
Log off your Cricket phone and log back on your real phone.
Hey, I should have stayed at the office, but I was like, man, I need to be here at 8 o'clock when the store opens. So I'm jumping off my Wi-Fi.
That's okay. What's so important? We got to ship out at 8 o'clock this morning.
I have a potential client in Chicago that's going to move down here. And while I was talking to him, he mentioned that he loves barbecue. And, man, I made him some barbecue, and I'm sending him some barbecue to Chicago because that's how I treat my clients, man.
Is his name Albert Capone? I wouldn't take that deal, Jason.
Hey, I tried to go to Al Capone's gravesite when I was in Chicago, and the cemetery, they wouldn't tell me where it was at the request of the family. So
I could make a few calls for you.
I could have. There is a website called Celebrity Grave Finder. But hey, speaking of celebrities, man, I felt like a celebrity yesterday morning at church because everybody's coming up to me talking about this segment we did downtown.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought you were great. It's a lot of fun. In case you didn't see it, Jason and I, we went undercover working at the Visitors Bureau downtown. That was a lot of fun.
Randy Engel is my name, by the way. That's my name.
But that's fun. And people are great. Nobody slapped us. We didn't cross any lines.
No. Hey, are you going to show some more of that? Break it up into some more segments.
The slap or the segment?
No, the video.
Yeah.
You're going to do some more of it, right?
Yeah, we'll show it again.
I'm talking about the part where we're out on the street, man.
Yes, that is to be next. We'll do that next. We'll get that done. Yes, I'll edit that tonight. We'll have it tomorrow for you. Is that okay? Look, he froze. I do think he's in the back of I think he's in the back of a cop car. I really do. Your face froze again, and it's hilarious. Oh, man. Seriously, log off your Cricket phone and get your other phone out.
Bad idea. I'll not do this again.
That's
I'll
okay.
stay where I got a stable Wi-Fi at the office or something.
But hopefully, don't you have 5G? That's his mugshot.
I don't know. Don't have what? 5 what?
Your mugshot. Your face freezes every frame. Are you on Wi-Fi or 5G? All right, we'll cut this short. Don't go away, Jason. We're gonna do celebrity birthdays brought to you by Donaldson Cafe and Catering next as you wait in line for UPS to open at 8 o'clock. Could you not have God, that barbecue must be important to get up there. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. More Jason Gooseby right after this.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
tradition. Come on into our store, Buddy Allen, it's a heritage for 40 years and more. What makes a house kind of special? Close friends walking in the door, flowers blooming in the springtime, and little children playing on a Buddy Allen floor.
Here, come on, band, play. Attitude. All right, welcome back in the mornings on Main Street. I look at the T-Dot Smartway camera. Broadway Parkway, Lebanon Road. Traffic's running smooth today as you make your way in. All right, so if you didn't see it, at the front of the show, we showed you what happened last night that everybody is talking about. You're just now waking up, checking your phone, talking to people, asking about what in the world is this about? What in the world is this Will Smith, Chris Rock thing that happened last night? What is going on? Somebody please tell us. Well, so here it is last night. Will Smith went on stage, slapped Chris Rock after he made a joke about Will Smith's wife. She has alopecia. He said she's going to be in G.I. Jane 2. Some people laughed. Will Smith laughed. But if you see the camera to the right side, we'll show it to you in just a second. Mrs. Smith did not laugh. So somewhere between when the camera cut back to Will Smith, cut back to Chris Rock, Will Smith got a little upset. And here you go.
Ada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith.
So they muted for about 30 seconds because there was a lot of cursing going on. This is the censored version. You can go find the uncensored version. We're not going to play it for you, obviously. Will Smith is like, keep my wife's name out of your bleeping mouth.
Okay.
So Chris Rock is just...
That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out for best documentary.
All right, so there you have it last night, what happened on the show as well. So that was something else. All right, let's bring in our friend the Gooseby. Is he back now? There he is.
I'm back right now.
Did you watch that live last night?
I did not.
Did you see it this morning, I guess?
I did, yeah.
Let me ask you this. What if Will Smith slapped The Rock if he had said that joke?
No.
Yeah. Not at all. All right, time for celebrity birthdays brought to you by good friends at Donaldson Cafe and Catering. They have lasagna today. So it's lasagna there, Chef Kevin. Fantastic. All right. Oh, okay. Let me unmute the intern there.
Sir.
Hey,
Hi.
intern, meet Gooseby.
Hey, Gooseby, what's up, man?
What's up?
I like your many faces.
Bad idea. Don't go on the hotspot anymore and try to do the show.
But you know what? If I'm looking for a house and I got a realtor who's going to send me barbecue at 8 o'clock in the morning,
it's true.
You win.
That's true.
Right. I'm your guy.
All right, here we go. Celebrity birthdays. America's favorite game. People love this game. All right, first up, Gooseby, Reba McEntire. She was at the Oscars last night singing. How old is Reba?
uh, 62. 62.
Intern, how old's Reba?
Let's go 59.
67. Actor Vince Vaughn, Wedding Crashers. How old's Vince Vaughn?
Vince is like 55.
I'm going to go 57.
52.
That's one ever.
Actress Julia Stiles.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this to see myself.
You look normal.
How old is Julia Stiles? Okay.
Julia Stiles. She's 42.
I'm gonna go 48.
She's 41. Goolsby's got one.
From the road.
Yeah. With the frozen face. Lady Gaga's birthday. How old is she?
She has such a good poker face.
Oh, she is 38.
I'm gonna
38.
go 41.
36. Goolsby's got 2. Harmonica player, national native,
Yeah.
Charlie McCoy. Charlie McCoy.
Oh gosh, he's playing on a lot of old stuff. He's probably like 82.
I'm gonna go 77.
81. Goolsby,
3 in a
methodically taking
row.
down the intern.
3 in a row.
Okay, rapper Salt of Salt and Pepper.
Oh, she is like 65.
I'm gonna go 55.
56. Salt of Salt and Pepper. Okay, Cookville native Rodney Atkins.
That's real good. He is probably about 53.
Thomas Rhett's dad, no?
No.
No. Let's go
Is it
60,
not? Is it? No, it's
61 1. I'm pretty sure it might be. I don't know.
That's Rhett.
What's
Rhett
Thomas
Atkins,
Rhett's dad's name? Rhett Akins. Yeah, this is Rodney Atkins.
My fault. Okay, let's
Dang,
go
coming in,
58.
son. He's
Rhett
53. Goolsby gets it correct.
Goolsby got it. That's cool.
We
That's
got it right on 4-1.
Woo!
All right, Goolsby. Rapper,
These UBS scores doing some vibes for me.
rapper Mr. Cheeks of the Lost Boys.
can't tell if he's freezing or not. Did you hear that?
Goolsby.
Yes.
In the back of the Lebanon police cruiser.
He's like, please don't pull me over.
He's frozen.
He is.
See you, Goolsby. Take care of yourself.
Oh. 58.
Let's go 41.
58.
He's 51, and that's it. You win, Goolsby. 4-1. Good job, brother.
All right,
See you
sorry.
soon. That's all
You're
right.
good, man. See you
That's all right. Get rid of that cricket phone. Intern, good job today, man.
See y'all.
We had a lot of moving parts
Thank you.
behind the show today. Great job efforting our guests.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Again, go to Mornings on go to Main Street Nashville, the YouTube page. Click on Mornings on Main Street. All the segments are there. We appreciate our guests today, David Pitt, Joyce Gentry, and of course the Goolsby there to get you off and going on a positive Monday around the world. Have a great day, folks. Remember, you make your way in the world today. Be kind, be nice, smile, let people in traffic open doors, and always remember this: that nobody ever went broke by giving. We will see you tomorrow.